Hey guys, I'm back in Manila. My wife's finishing her food. Yes?
Dinner.
Yeah, dinner. Late dinner for my wife. No, the things I do to wait for her. Mga pasakit ng isang soldier of love.
Picture of love ka dyan.
But while she's finishing dinner, I'm taking this time to take your stocks by request. Just comment below which stocks you want us to analyze. It's 11:20 Manila time. It's 7:20 Doha time, 6:20. Oh, 7:20 Dubai time, 6:20 Doha time. Then around 1 p.m. I think London time. So wherever you are in the world, I know you guys are still awake. Those who are in Asia, Singapore, Manila, and other countries that are in Asia, comment below as well. While we're waiting for people to join, just a quick announcement on where I will be over the next few weeks. This weekend, I'll be in Taiwan. Then when I get back, Davao. Then after Davao, I'll be in Dubai. After Dubai, we'll be doing StockSmart Singapore, then StockSmart Manila. So if you want to learn more about technical analysis, just comment below. Want to learn more how to trade and invest? Trade and invest. If you want to learn more how to trade and invest in the markets, just join us, and I hope to see you. Ayan, we now have people. Saint Drive. Greet.
It's hard.
This one.
Saint Rai Folk House.
From where?
From Bahamas. I want to go there.
Bahamas. Okay, we might go there. Let's see. Then this one, Lin Doka from Shanghai. Go.
Huh? Where?
Hello, Lin Doka from Shanghai.
How do you know from
I know,
Shanghai?
she's a regular.
Hello.
You have Enrico Timbang asking for now and TUGS. Joanne JB for asking for VUL. Steady Paner from Cebu. Sino? Where are you from, Cebu? What's your real name in Cebu? Then you have Net Nicolen from Dubai. Hope to see you in Dubai, Net. She's asking for VLL, VUL, and APX. May Galvan, hello. Ito, please read.
Watching from Riyadh.
The name.
Al Javier Punak. Ang kaya mo
Javier.
naman you give me all the hard names to read.
Yeah. It's Camilo Cos also asking from Riyadh, asking for Wilcon. Then Joe Lagardo asking for CLC and SMPH. Tagasal si Joe.
Oh, nice place. And good food too.
Okay, Benny Bird Castillo from where?
SG.
Singapore. I'll be there also this November. Analu Model. Ang dami taga Singapore. I hope to see you guys on November in Singapore. Nandos. Sinasabi mo lang lahat ng pagkain.
Pero hindi ako makaintindi, no?
Berson Masolo asking for FB, ISM, IRC, and Ore. Lindo kasi ano?
Ooh, Futsal.
What's Fusaw?
It's in China.
Oh, give her a Chinese word. Go.
I don't know.
Give her any Chinese. What does that mean?
I'm hungry.
Okay, then you have Steady. Si RG. Okay, hello RG. Ivan Galura asking for PXP, May Galvan AC. Eloy Sagaray, VLL. Oscar Linghon asking for VUL. Bawal ang stocks by request laban sa pag-ibig ni wifey. Oh, laban daw para sa pag-ibig, may kakampi ka. Wala, unbeknownst to many, my wife has more followers than me. They always like her pag nasa video. I really don't know why. For some reason, no, Glenn Williams asking for Pal, Lindoka asking for daming SM Prime ngayon for some reason, na Paul Drilon asking for IRC and asking for should you sell JFC and sell at the support. Oh, Tagariyad again. Go, greet.
Edward Liabres. Hello.
Another one. There's another one from Saudi.
Joseph Joe Lusong.
Watching from where?
Jubail.
Jubail ASA. Anong ginagawa niya?
Wala.
While working. Anyways, let's go with your stocks by request. Number 1. Let's look at SMPH first. Daming SM Prime for today, no? But yeah, let's do this. Okay. There we go. Yan. Whoa, I'm trying to focus. How can I focus this movie? It's not focusing. Shake it. There you go. There. So, if you look at SM Prime, guys, no, it's still primarily bearish. The sideways or the consolidatory portion of SM Prime is around this area. So there's a support around 33 and there's a resistance at around 35.25 pesos per share. So the goal here is it's not much, it's not a really big spread, but it gives you around 5.6 percent I guess gain every time it hits the 33.36 level as well. So that's one level for you to I think about and understand as you start to progress in your trades. Then SM Prime, look at SM Prime, no, galing, oh. It started to break out from this. It's breaking out from the short-term downtrend, and it's breaking out also from two moving averages as well. So what I like about SM Prime is you're seeing now a change in direction from the MACD, and you're also seeing a bounce from oversold levels. So interesting because it's starting to break out. I really believe a breakout for SMC will bring the stock to around here. Breakout from 163 will bring it to around 178 pesos per share for the short term. Next, we have another request for Ayala Land. A lot of people have Ayala Land. Comment below to those who have Ayala Land. Ayala Land, though, if you look at this, very clear, no? It failed to break out of the very strong resistance. And if you look at also the MACD, it's still pretty much showing you that it's still pretty much bearish. And this one is showing you that wala pa, it still has to break around 40 plus to be able to progress much higher. So yan yung harang for the stock to go and progress at a much higher level. So you have a short-term support around 38, then you have a resistance at around 40 pesos per share now. So this is a tradable range, short-term tradable range for Ayala Land. Buy as close as you can to 38, sell as much as you can to around 41.2 pesos per share for the short term. Now, Alexis De Masa is asking for Double Dragon. Let's see what Double Dragon is offering to all of us. Double Dragon, if you look at this, and if you look at this from a standpoint of the entire trend of the stock, if you look at it, it's pretty much still bearish. No, it's still in a pretty much very loud and strong downtrend. So if you want to zoom in, the tradable range for Double Dragon now is around 17.8, and the resistance for the short term, you have one at 23, and then another resistance around here, around 20 pesos per share. So tradable range for Double Dragon 17.8, 17.9, resistance is at 20.60. Breakout from 20.60 will bring it to around 23.1 pesos per share for the short term. Now you have Lisel Santiago asking for TUGS. Madami ka bang TUGS? By the way, guys, please comment for those who are new to this Facebook Live session. No, please comment where you're from as well, so we know also the context and the details of how it's going. Look at this. TUGS is still pretty much from a position trading standpoint bearish. So if you are a position trader, no bicycle yet. It really hasn't reversed yet. There's no indication yet that it's bullish. From a quick trading standpoint, if you look at it, it's close to the resistance. The best area to buy would have been at 2.3 pesos per share, but now that it's close to 3 pesos, stay away from it first. MACD still relatively bearish. That's why you can't really see a large movement of the stock upward. So as of this point in time, the resistance is at 3. It's close to the resistance. I would really suggest, if you'd want to buy it, is to buy as close as you can as 2.3. And that's the beauty of the market. The beauty of the market is if there's really no evident buy signals yet, your goal is to stay away until you see something evident start to come in, or at least you see a good reference point of view having a buy signal. Next, you have Bren Aruta asking for STR. STR over there, STR, you have STR over here. Looking at STR, no, it's not really a solid liquid stock that has large liquidity, so technicals becomes usually harder to use in this. But one thing I know is that it needs to really stay above the 6.8, 6.9 level for it to have a semblance of going up. If not, the downward push that you see here, will cause the stock to go massively downward still. I think that there's a after the breakdown of the 6.9, 6.8 level, the stock would possibly go down to around 5.3 pesos per share. So there, that's it for STR. let's see. You have Mary Rose Ariola. Mary Rose Ariola is from Las Vegas. Say hello to Mary Rose Ariola.
Hello!
What did you like about Las Vegas?
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack's everywhere naman eh. Why just Shake Shack?
Because that's I remember.
Okay.
Food.
Food lang. Okay. Mary Rose Ariola. What? Asking for pizza. Let's give her pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Shakey's?
Shakey's. Pizza. Okay. So Shakey's is in trouble. I mentioned this in previous videos already that Shakey's is pretty much in a very strong downtrend. I repeat, Shakey's is in a very strong downtrend still. That's why if you are a position trader, stay away from the stock first because it really hasn't reversed yet. Even oscillators are showing you how bearish it is. So now, look at this. It's bearish, it's in a downtrend, no buy signal. But not just that, look at how massive the selling is for the stock. Massively, at least 6 out of the 7 or 7 out of the 8 days have been large red candles. Plus, it broke down already from the 11 peso support range. Now, I'll try to zoom out to see what's happening here and how far it could possibly go. If you look at it, it's already pretty much lower than its IPO price already, and this is something quite disturbing. A lot of the stocks that have gone lower than its IPO stock have also taken a long time before it could possibly go back up. So again, position traders, stay away from pizza. Quick traders, stay away from pizza as well. Next, you have GT Capital and LTG by Erickson Belido from Oman naman. Have you ever been to Oman? No, what's in Oman?
Middle East?
Middle East. What's GT Capital?
Securities?
GT Capital is Metro Bank and Toyota.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. Alright, GT Capital. GT Capital. Okay, GT Capital is still the same from the previous videos I created. No? I mentioned that there's a heavy resistance at around 856, but also as of today, you now have a smaller and weaker resistance at around the 783 level. So now if you look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4 days already of hesitation for the stock to actually go up. I repeat, there's a heavy hesitation for the stock to go up already. So if you are a quick trader and it's not really going to around 856 at 783, you may start to actually take profits as well for the stock. So it's not wrong to take profits if you follow your strategy and you follow your plan to the very letter. So there, steady paner. Gusto ko sana matutunan fundamental analysis. Yes, I will come back. Ronora Zorro, Eloy Sagaray asking for Jollibee. So let's look at Jollibee. But before that, what's your analysis on Jollibee? Chicken. Puro pagkain naman eh. Puro pagkain. Wala man lang analysis on the stock.
No, Jollibee will never go bankrupt.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Because you will always eat in Jollibee?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at Jollibee. Jollibee, same thing. Same thing as GTCAP, it's at the resistance. At 271, you have a resistance for Jollibee, meaning you're a quick trader, get ready. If it fails to break out from that level, you may take profits. I repeat, if Jollibee fails to break out of 271, the stock may retrace back down to 243 levels as well. So why am I saying this? If it breaks out though of 271, the next target price will be at 293 pesos per share for the short term. So trading plan 271, fails to break out of 271, sell. It will retrace back to 243, 245, 247 levels. That's where you buy, that's where you pick it up. Then if it breaks out though of 271, your target price is 293 pesos per share. Eloisa Garay is also asking for now. Let's look at now. Now Telecoms is here. It's still bearish, guys. No, for those who studied our lesson on Bollinger Bands, it just came from a very strong tight squeeze, and even our price and momentum oscillators are still showing us that it's bearish. The only thing that's working for it right now, it's now starting to consolidate this range, no? 4 to 5.8 range is where now is holding up, meaning if it stays above 4, there's a chance that it could be, the trading plan will be to go buy at 4, target price is around 5.8 pesos per share. So this is quite a fancy trade also, because it will give you around 50% as well. Buy at 4, sell at 5.8. The scary thing though, if you're a position trader, the trend is still pretty much bearish, so it would be best to actually stay away from it if you're a position trader. And please make sure that if it doesn't hold the 4 peso range, to get out, because the next strong support for this stock is around 3 pesos per share for the short term. So Ranora Zoros asking how to invest in stocks. For example, if I have money to invest in stocks, ano dapat gagawin? Ranora, no, I created a lot of videos about investing in the stock market. Just go to my YouTube page. Everything is there, everything that you need to know about the basics of the market. So this one is really for people who are trading already, but you can watch, observe how others comment, so at least you have context of how it is. But my wife would always say, when is the best time that they should invest? so there, let's look at other stocks. By the way, guys, let's see. Okay, Saint Trail from Folk House from Saudi is asking for Surpass. So let's look at Surpass. Let's give you guys Surpass. I mentioned this in Stock Smart Cebu, no, that Surpass is pretty much also in trouble, similar to the other stocks that I've shown you. The stock is still pretty much down. It's in a downtrend. You are a position trader, stay away from this. You are a quick trader, the stock is still breaking down. It really hasn't formed the support yet. So while the stock is breaking down, please stay away from the stock. I repeat, you are a position trader, you are a quick trader, stay away from the stock yet, because there's no support as of this point in time. Say avoid.
Avoid.
Then you have Lopez Narel saying good evening to you too, Lopez. Then you have Gar Gonzalez. Finally, somebody asking about PXP. PXP is getting a lot of news right now because there's someone from China that's there. But the interesting part about PXP is it's bullish short, mid, and long term. It just bounced off a short-term moving average. Plus, it broke out 3 days ago from the 70 peso resistance level. Now, here's the thing. If it stays above 17, the stock could possibly progress higher. I repeat, you are a quick trader, watch for the 17 level. 17 is a very, very important level for you to watch. It should stay above the 17 level for the breakout to progress. If 17 does not hold, please sell, because the stock could retrace back, possibly back to 16. Worst case, it goes back to 13.4 pesos per share for the short term. Are you done? Are you done eating? Not yet done? Let me know when you're done. We will end this Facebook Live session for everyone.
I'm still looking at food choices for Taiwan.
Okay, yeah, where are we going this Thursday? Taiwan. So, there, 1U, good evening. Asking for the Facebook, the Pure Foods FOO. 1U, no, I already made videos about it. You just have to go back to the other videos that I created, at least to have context on what's happening to the FOO of FP. But again, if you're a trader, ako style ko, I've always been a fan of technicals and fundamentals. So I don't buy because of FOOs. I buy because the fundamentals either dictate it or the technicals dictate it as well. So that's my style, that's my narrative, and that's how I normally do my trades. You have Jessica May asking for video. So let's see. By the way, Jessica, where are you from? Please comment below. For everyone who's asking for some stocks, so comment below also kung saan kayo. So at least I have I guess a narrative kung saan kayo galing, and you can also at least you get acknowledged from where are you from. So you have video. Now let's look at video. If you look at video, there you go. Video hit a support of around 107 pesos per share, then broke out, then retraced back to the 116 level. So trading plan for BDO is buy as close as you can to 116. After buying as close as you can to 116, it also has a resistance now at around 127 level. So this gives you like a 10% upside should the stock go above 116, 117 level. So trading plan is 116.8. If it stays above that, buy as much as you can. Target price is 126 pesos per share for the short term. If 126 does not hold, the stock would retrace back down to around 107 pesos per share for the foreseeable short term. Alright, so that's it for BDO. You have JR Panoy asking for Mega World. Mega World, let's see. So that's Mega World. Mega World also, guys, is at the resistance, no? Failure to break out of 4.5 pesos per share may result in Mega World just retracing back to 4 pesos for the short term. So if you see Mega World, it's quite predictable. Mega World has been moving from 4 to 4.5. So buy at 4, sell at 4.5, buy at 4, sell at 4.5. And what's amazing about that, and what I always keep telling people, is this: you don't need to follow news or speculation to be able to earn in the markets. This is a good the cursor's not moving. Yeah, this is a good at least 12.8% trade if you follow it properly. Buy at 4, sell at 4.5, buy at 4, sell at 4.5. So for those who bought at 4, congratulations. You've made another around 12.8% gain. So if the stock though breaks out from 4.5, the next possible movement for Meg will bring it to around here, 5 pesos per share for the short term. So more upside should the breakout start to happen. Enrico Timbang, I already talked about TUGS. Jim Handayan's asking for PXP. I already talked about PXP. Rex Tagab, how to drive stocks. What do you mean drive? Give me context about that. Edward Labares asking for ABS CBN. ABS, no, from a position trading standpoint, it really hasn't changed. It's still bearish. If you look at all of the possible indicators, it's showing you that the stock is bullish for the short, mid, and long term. The only way bearish, sorry, correct that, bearish for the short, mid, and long term. So if you are though a quick trader, the stock is starting to consolidate for the short term somewhere here. So trading plan for ABS, similar to what happened to the other stocks, no? There's a support at 20, and you can make money off of that. That's what's amazing about stocks that are consolidating. Also, you can win and trade that, and this is a 9% gain. So buy at 20, sell at 22, 21.75, then buy again. Now it's near the resistance. Your goal is to actually sell. If it does not break out, it could possibly go back to 20. But if it breaks out, possible target price for ABS CBN will bring the stock probably for the short term 23.4. Breakout from that will bring it to around 25 for the short term. So here are the resistances for ABS CBN for the short term: 23.4 and 25.2. So I guess that's it. My wife already called for the bill. Talaga? Sige, last 2 stocks, guys. Last 2 stocks. Bill Ray Martin's asking for BPI. And then Mark Jefferson T, sabi niya, have a good dinner. What's your comment on the good dinner?
Good.
Did you like your dinner?
Yep.
Actually, dinner na para sa mga tao sa Qatar ngayon, not for Manila. It's 11:43 already, guys. Then Ronnie Ablog, watching from Manila, asking for VLL and FLI. So there's a lot of people asking for VLL. So let me give you VLL also and DPI as well. Kung may comment si JR pa nang sabi niya, marami sinabi niyo.
Watching kahit Branham. Okay yan.
Guys, yung wife ko, nako-conscious pag nasa camera siya. So tignan mo natin siya na magpububi. So you know what, I married already, you know, someone who's coming. So there.
Not sure.
Let's look at BPI, guys. So BPI, also similar to the stocks that I've shown you, is also retracing here. The consolidation range for BPI is 79 to around, let me double check, to around 84 pesos per share. So it's a bit tight, but I would wait for it to go to I would wait for it to go to 79.5 for you to buy. I repeat, I would like it to go to 79.5 for you to buy. So buy at 79.5. Target price is 84. If it breaks out of 84, possible target could be around 94 pesos per share. So this is a type range where where BPI is moving. Breakout from that will bring it to 94.9 or 95 pesos per share for the short term. But again, if you're a position trader, the stock is still bearish. No reversal is in sight, so you can stay away from it first before a reversal is happening. But if you are a quick trader, you may go for it already. You may go for the ranges that I mentioned to you. VLL, ayan. If you look at it, it's still pretty much bearish. No, all of the indicators are showing you that there's really no semblance yet that it's worth buying as of this point in time. So you are a quick trader, avoid the stock. You are a position trader, avoid the stock first. A good breakout point for VLL will be around 5.3 and your target price will be around 5.9. So breakout from 5.3 will bring the stock to 5.9 pesos per share. This effectively will bring the stock and give you around a 11.4, 11.5 peso gain for the short term. So for those who are joining us just now, you may check the replay of this in YouTube for if you're late in watching this. But again, there's not much action in the market as compared to the times where it was zooming down right now. But as long as you're very, very selective on the stocks that you would choose and pick, you can still win and money can still be made. So there, I hope videos like this help you, encourage you to invest and win in the market. So my wife is done with her dinner. Let's give her some closing words. Guys, watch my wife very, very well because she doesn't like videos. So closing words.
Trade well, trade strong, and trade
No,
smart.
please, closing words. Yung may inspire naman sila. One inspiration. One inspiration. Words of inspiration naman. Sige na.
Love well.
Love well, hindi. Something that will help them invest.
Huh?
Something that will help them invest. Ayun na, kinakabahan na siya, guys.
To shop too much?
Sa investing, something that will encourage them to invest.
I don't know.
Just one lang, just one.
No.
No? Okay, so one thing I know is love your wife. So that's it for now, guys. Guys, keep on investing, keep on practicing. The best thing that you can ever do to what you have is to be good at it, and the way you be good at it is to practice every day. It's almost 12. How big is your dream? How important is your dream that even at 12 midnight, you are still working on it, you are still hustling for it, so that when your money gets bigger, it doesn't matter anymore. Later on, you get to live the life that you want as well. So that's it for now. I hope this video helps you. And na, say it na.
Marry an amazing husband.
No, say the tagline.
Trade well, trade strong, and trade smart.
So again, guys, see you all again. See you all in Taiwan this weekend for Stock Smarts. And comment below if may I really love Taiwan, but if there's a good place to eat there, let me know. Kasi kanina pa nag-research pa for the place to eat. So I don't know. Let's see.
Hot.